This hits me more than no guns, more than no formula. Movie Insider warns of popcorn shortage this summer. I got to tell you, out of all the shortages that are going on, having a shortage in popcorn is not a good thing. I am a fan of movies. I review at least 3 movies a week. I watch a bunch of movies throughout the week, usually to do a top 5 on Sundays. So I'm watching, at minimum, 8 movies a week. Generally watching quite a bit more than that. And one of the staples, one of the must-haves, although I don't eat popcorn every time I watch a movie, but it is the staple for movie watching, especially if you're going to a movie theater and you actually want to support the movie theater financially. You buy popcorn, you buy a soda, because that's the only way movie theaters make money. They don't make money in ticket sales. For somebody that used to work at a movie theater, I know. That's why they charge so much for popcorn and soda. But that's crazy. Corn is like so subsidized in this country. And I'm sure the majority of the corn that is grown and subsidized in this country is used for feed, is used for fuel, is used for things that aren't consumed by humans, despite the fact that corn is in most products. Most edible products have corn in them, corn syrup or corn in general. I think it's like the number 1 whole grain that is consumed in America. But yeah, shortage of popcorn, which I'm sure Big Popcorn is going to raise the popcorn prices. The Orville Redenbachers and Pop Secrets of the world are going to raise their prices regardless of a shortage happening. This could be fake news in order to excuse whatever price hikes they're going to have. I mean, if you thought popcorn was expensive in movie theaters before, just wait. I don't know how movie theaters are surviving anyway, but, it is what it is. But yeah, popcorn. It is delicious, though. It is. It's weird how popcorn is good. When I used to work in a movie theater out of high school, my first legitimate job was working at a movie theater. And one of the perks of working at a movie theater, aside from getting to watch movies for free, is you got free soda and popcorn. And for me, I was poor because I was working at a movie theater. Didn't have a lot of money. So I took advantage of the free popcorn and soda. And one of the things that was available at the theater I worked at were jalapenos. So good. If you've never had pickled jalapenos on your popcorn, you don't know what you're missing. And if you don't like spicy food, then obviously forget about that. But if you do like spicy food, see if your movie theater has jalapenos. I'm sure not all of them do. If you have hot dogs, there's a chance they have jalapenos also. But that was my go-to. We'd fill up the L trays, little cardboard trays that you can get. Because when it comes to inventory to movie theater, the bags and cups are inventoried. So as long as you have your own cup and you use those trays, you can just fill it with popcorn. Bada bing, bada boom. Put jalapenos on it. So good. But when that is your primary source of food, there's a tricky thing that happens when you have to go expel the waste, as it were, when you have to take a shit. And that is the popcorn kernels that you'll get stuck in your gums, A lot of those you end up swallowing, and when your only diet, or when the majority of your diet consists of popcorn and jalapenos, those go through you. And it's bad enough to shit and have spicy shits because of hot sauce, because of jalapenos, whatever spicy pepper that is in the food. Everybody knows how that burns when it comes out. Now just imagine, add into the spiciness that you feel as the shit comes out of your sphincter, Imagine tiny little razor blades, known as popcorn kernels, slicing and dicing your butthole. And I don't know if you've ever had hot sauce in an open wound, but the last place you want that open wound is for the exit for everything that you put inside of your body, because there's nothing you can do. Now we live in an era where bidets are popular, and you can I don't have those issues anymore. And I obviously don't survive on popcorn like I did in my early 20s. But let me tell you, those days were horrible. Walking like you just rode into town on a horse, like you crossed from Oklahoma to California on a horse, your legs can't be spread wide enough to try and just let your butthole breathe a little bit. Because it's not only suffering from the spiciness of the jalapeno, it is suffering from the open wounds of the popcorn that are being stung and drenched with the spiciness of the jalapenos. It was a tough time in my life. It was a tough time. Thankfully, I was a younger man. I could survive it. I could deal with it. But yeah, eating popcorn with jalapenos is the way to go. Just don't make it the only thing you eat. That is my advice to the younger generation and to the older generation for anybody that was considering that lifestyle. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. And follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.